Welcome to Living Life, the magazine show where experience meets inspiration. Each week we dive into vibrant stories. Join our hosts, the delightful Charmaine Ford and Cecilia Salazar, as they celebrate our bold, brilliant, mature adults.
Today we're taking the long and beautiful road to San Souci
to visit empowerment coach and community healer Earline Parsons at her home by the sea.
Yes, we are talking connection, confidence, and what it means to stay social at any age.
We'll also hear from Sophia Sigulam with her latest food and fitness tip. Explore how technology can support healthy boundaries and meet another inspiring living legend.
Yes. So let's get into it. We're living life. Let's go.
In today's episode of Living Life, Sophia Sigulam helps you drain your lymphatic system, and Tiffany Marquez helps you with your estate planning.
Thank you so much.
Welcome to paradise. Listen, girls, let's talk about what it really means to stay social. Oh, yeah.
Wow, Earline, thank you so much for inviting us up here to paradise.
Yes.
You're so welcome,
Now,
Cecilia.
my first question is, how does being connected keep us rooted in ourselves?
We were created for connection. That's why we have families, right? We were born into families. That's the original prototype. When we get disconnected, we step into some very dark places in our mind. We go to depression and in most instances, addiction. Not necessarily drug addiction, sexual addiction, addiction to the television, games, etc. But addiction at its core is as a result of separation. When we are connected in a healthy way to others, we feel whole, we feel fulfilled. So humans were built for connection, and I believe in one of the ancient texts it says that man should not live alone. And that does not just mean for copulating, it means for socialization. Yes? How do we stay truly social? By being connected to each other. Helps us to ground ourselves, and then we can expand our consciousness, our awareness, our knowledge, because when we sit and talk here, you leave a deposit with me and you will take from me. So we will both have grown after this experience, yes?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, social. Keeping it social.
So, Earline, what are signs of someone starting to withdraw, and how can we help?
From a child to a teenager to an adult, you will find they're starting to separate themselves from events, family things, group things. They just want to be on their own. They tend to want to generally get into the social media or the games, and the games has a negative effect on the brain, and it's also addictive, right? You find they be depressed. Some people might eat a lot. Some people might stop eating.
Right.
That is true.
Yeah?
That is true.
They just lose interest in things that they may have been very interested before. And it's usually a gradual process, so you don't see it happening unless you're really observing that person. And how can we help them? We have to understand that they're in some form of crisis internally, and we have to love them.
Internally.
No judgment.
Yes.
No judgment. Compassion. Approach them with compassion. If it's a teenager, they're doing drugs, approach them with compassion. They are trying to numb some mental, emotional
Gentleness
pain.
and love. Yes.
Love is the panacea for everything. And so we need to apply more love and compassion when we're treating with healing. Yeah?
Do you find that more the generation now than then, or? It's
This
the same
disconnection.
trend.
Yeah.
The disconnection,
Is it, and it's happening more now?
it's happening more now. It is happening more now.
It's interesting that what's keeping us from being social is what they call social media.
Yeah.
Correct. Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Right? That is
And we are not understanding how Michael Dell, Bill Gates, these guys, right, who created these things, when their children were in those stages of development up to adulthood, teenage, late teenage, they were allowed 1 hour of use of those
they
devices.
control them but didn't control
Okay.
the masses. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I see children, 3 years old, 2 years old, those things are raising children. And it pains me. I remember walking into my Christian friend's home and they have this big screen up and their little ones watching. So the child got sick. Mommy calls the doctor. The doctor brings a pill. And then the doctor calls the next day with the bill. You are programming them
Right.
from
Yeah.
the youngest one in that room was 3 months old, 2 years old, 5 years old. You are programming them. Tummy ache, call the doctor.
Yes.
Take a pill, pay a bill.
Yes. Tummy ache, call the doctor.
Take a pill,
Oh
pay
my
pay the
God.
bill.
Systematic.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's worse now. I had a client in England whose mother is a medical doctor, her father is an engineer. She had a bedwetting problem. 15 years old. And without her permission, I cannot tell her mother what's going on and what went on in our sessions. And her trauma was about her dad, his aggression.
Wow.
And evidently they have their friction. And he's very critical of her. And instead of being compassionate with the bedwetting, you know, they try the way of drugs because you can use drugs to suppress that, but it's an emotional thing, so the drug's not working.
Yes,
They work for a
yes.
period of time and then it erupts again. But when we met and we spoke, we were able to get to a place of understanding her father. His choices need not have to be your, and his opinion of you is not the truth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You understand? I mean, and literally over a period of 6 weeks, that girl stopped wetting bed. Okay? Also helping her
She
to
found
begin
her
to love
place. Yes,
herself,
Love
she
yourself.
found her place.
accept herself.
Yes. Yes.
What my dad says, he's my dad, but that's his opinion. And the other thing, she didn't believe in God. I asked, okay, so do you believe that you evolved from an amoeba? No. Do you believe that a higher power created you? Yes. I said, can you grasp love as being the power that created you? And she lit up.
Wow.
So she went away with the idea that love is the source
Yes.
Love
of
is
creation.
And
It
then she was
is.
finding that in the father.
Love
Yes.
is the source.
Love is the source. And again, the ancient scripture says, they that know it not God, know it not love, for God is love. So if you even speaking with an atheist, forget all the labels and go
Yeah.
to the core.
Yes.
Love.
Conquers all.
Oh, all.
Conquers all.
In 6 weeks, she stopped wetting
Yes.
bed. Okay? And started loving herself, started doing, she was preparing to go to the America actually on a school trip. And that was the reason why they
Of
came to me,
course, you
because
know
she
how
didn't want to.
traumatic that
Right.
is. Situation is
Realizing
for her.
also that her dad is not really controlling her. It was all in her mind to just to
Correct.
reprogram.
Correct.
And
And also accept
Yeah.
your dad for who he is. He has also been socialized, and we discussed his roots. We talked about his dad's mom. She was a very aggressive German woman, okay? Imagine that, right? Yeah.
wow.
So he got it from his mom. He was programmed that way. You can't change him, but you can change you. And you can
That's when you-
accept him compassionately.
Trinidad and Tobago is 63 years strong as we prepare to celebrate our independence. Join me for The Leaders Who Built Our Nation, a brand new podcast series by the Express newspapers, starting Saturday, August 2nd, and every Saturday until Independence Day. We take a deep dive into the legacy of our prime ministers and presidents, from the triumphs to the trials that shaped our nation. Tune in on all Express social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, for in-depth conversations, untold stories, and critical reflection. I'm Dominic Calicusad, and I'll be your host. This is your history, your legacy.
Brought to you courtesy Ibis Premium Grade Flour.
At Renowned Medical Clinic, we believe that everyone deserves access to quality healthcare. Whether routine checkups, diagnosis, or treatment, we use the latest technology to offer an array of medical services. Our highly skilled doctors and compassionate staff work together to provide accurate results and minimal wait times. When we say healthcare is our priority, we mean it. Renowned Medical Clinic, world-class healthcare right here in Trinidad and Tobago.
Welcome back, everyone.
Yes, and up next, we have Sophia Siegelum with this week's fitness tip.
What if your body's best defense was already built in and you just needed to turn it on? Our lymphatic system helps flush toxins, reduce swelling, and support immune health. But unlike our heart, it doesn't pump on its own. It needs movement to stay active. My third tip is stimulate lymphatic drainage. That means light movements like bouncing on your toes or using a dry brush that can help reduce puffiness, clear your head, and feel lighter. Don't underestimate how powerful this is, especially as we age. And here's my fourth tip. Prioritize greens, fruits, and fiber. Your gut controls way more than just digestion. It affects your mood, your immune system, and even your sleep. Every day, try to include something green, something fresh, and something fibrous. Fiber helps support stable blood sugar and better digestion, which means more energy and fewer sick days. Your body is wiser than you think. With the right movement and the right nutrients, it knows how to heal, how to restore, and how to thrive at any age. And on to the next side as well. We want to make sure we sit tall, lift the chin forward and reach. Really stretch out that inner groin. It helps to stretch the knee as well, and also the thighs. For our next stretch, we want to bring both soles of the feet together, grab onto the ankles, sit tall, open the chest, take a nice big breath in, lift the chin up to the sky, and as we exhale, we're just gonna fold forward, allow the chin to fall, and we can bring a nice gentle rock side to side. For our lymphatic massage, we're gonna start with first activating the lymph nodes. You wanna make your hand into a little cup, and we're just gonna start right under the elbow. Pat in 6 times. Then we're gonna move under the armpit. Same thing, same cupping motion, pat in. Then we're gonna come to the chest. Nice deep breaths in. Remember, we wanna take as much deep breaths as possible, allow our bodies to come to a space of calm. Then we're gonna go into the inner groin. Breathe nice and deeply. And then we're gonna go right to the back of the knees. Same nice gentle patting motion. With these stretches, it helps you to feel better, relieve tension, and have you feeling so good in your body. I'm Sophia Siegelum, founder of SimFit. You can follow me at SimFit or head to simfit.com for programs, tips, and support. Because healthy living isn't just a trend, it's your new normal.
Welcome back. We are still here with Earline. Now, Earline, you have told me that you walk people through loss, grief, and reconnection. So what happens when a person returns to themselves?
The first thing is they recognize that they are not capable of living apart from that source of life. So they develop that connection. And then they begin to, they realize they're no longer angry. In instances with things like rape and stuff, the trauma is gone. The pain, the feeling of being defiled or filthy, all of that is gone. And they can literally begin to rebuild from that true identity of self without all of the pain and the negative memories of the past experiences. Yeah? So that's the first thing. People start getting to a place of peace. Start becoming engaged again with others, wanting to socialize again.
Yes.
Sometimes their socialization changes because they've taken a different path. So they need to change their environments, and it happens. Energy changes around them. So people organically leave who needed to leave. Things change.
Things change.
What is on our outside is a reflection of what's on our inside, in our heart, in our subconscious mind. So once we fix that, everything outside changes without us trying to construct it. Yep.
So Earline, we're talking about being disconnected. If someone feels alone, what is something simple they could do to re-engage?
What about something simple you could do, since you've noticed that?
Yeah.
You can find a quiet space. You can take a couple of deep breaths. You could go into your heart. You could create the frequency of love in your heart, and you can convey that frequency to them.
Okay.
So non-intrusively, respectfully, you can send them that love, and you ask that this frequency of love opens the door for connection and communication. And just let it go from there.
Love in the heart.
I love it. Send the frequency.
Send the frequency and ask that it connects you.
Fantastic. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much. More when we return. Stay with us.
Trinidad and Tobago is 63 years strong. As we prepare to celebrate our independence, join me for The Leaders Who Built Our Nation, a brand new podcast series by the Express newspapers, starting Saturday, August 2nd, and every Saturday until Independence Day. We take a deep dive into the legacy of our prime ministers and presidents, from the triumphs to the trials that shaped our nation. Tune in on all Express social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, for in-depth conversations, untold stories, and critical reflection. I'm Dominic Calipisad, and I'll be your host. This is your history, your legacy.
Brought to you courtesy Ibis Premium Grade Flour.
At Renowned Medical Clinic, we believe that everyone deserves access to quality healthcare. Whether routine checkups, diagnosis, or treatment, we use the latest technology to offer an array of medical services. Our highly skilled doctors and compassionate staff work together to provide accurate results and minimal wait times. When we say healthcare is our priority, we mean it. Renowned Medical Clinic, world-class healthcare right here in Trinidad and Tobago.
Up next, our folks from DFL gonna have some financial tips just for you.
Welcome back. With your will drafted and assets listed, let's deepen your estate toolkit. Step 6. Consider a trust. Think of a trust as a private gift box. You place assets inside and a trustee manages them for your beneficiaries. What are the benefits of a trust? Well, you can skip probate so your heirs receive assets faster. It adds control so you can stagger payments to those young adults. And in some cases, it can reduce estate taxes. Popular trust options include a revocable living trust, which is flexible. You can change your mind anytime. Or you can opt for an irrevocable trust. With those, there are no takebacks, but these offer stronger tax protection. Step 7. Review and update your will regularly. Life happens. Marriage, divorce, and a new grandbaby. And then there are market highs and lows. Set a reminder every 3 years or after any major life event and review your plan. Step 8. Consult a pro. Estate lawyers can be a maze. Use an experienced attorney. They will ensure your documents meet legal standards and spot tax-saving opportunities. This entire process can prevent family disputes. What about the cost? Well, it may cost less than the court fees and stress your heirs might face if you don't have a will. Step 9. Communicate your plan. Tell your executor and your key family members where original documents are kept. Clarity today avoids confusion tomorrow. That wraps our 2-part estate series. Next time, we're back with smart tips for turning multiple income streams, pensions, annuities, and even a side hustle into one smooth monthly paycheck. Until then, stay organized, stay empowered, and keep living life financially secure.
Earline, brilliant mind, brilliant mind.
Thank you.
Do you have a practice, a daily practice that keeps you centered?
Certainly, we all need to have one. Again, if you don't set the brain in the morning, everything will wire your brain. So my daily practice is once I become aware, I'm awake and I wake at 3:30 and 4 in the morning, I take 3 deep breaths deep into my body. I let my body feel that oxygen. And then I begin to give thanks. And then I decide I'm going to be divinely guided today. This is a good day. Everything is going to work in my favor today.
It's going my way.
Yeah. I love and appreciate myself. I'm so proud I'm here again.
Yes.
I bless my body. I love you. Ooh, I love you. Yeah, and then I may do a little mirror work, meditation, and I read in the morning. And if you do this kind of work, science is changing a lot always. So I keep abreast of what's going on and how we rewire the mind, how we treat and release trauma easily. So I read in the morning, so that's why I get up at 3:34. So by 6, I'm finished with my practice. I exercise, and I have a morning group, a magnetizing morning group online.
You know, I was looking at one of these game shows, and the question was, what makes you excited every day? And people were giving all kinds of different answers about money and this and that. And the guy won the question by saying, being me. I'm like, whoa. So what's that breathing? What's that breathing? What's that breathing?
Okay, ladies, just close your eyes. Put your hands on your heart, one on top of the other. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Feel it rise in your belly. Hold it for a count of 3. And then release nice and slow. All right, now we're going to do 2 more. Next breath, I want you to imagine with me little gold flecks coming in through your nostrils. It's flowing into your body, filling your heart space, filling up your entire body. Hold that breath at the top of the breath. And then just release it and notice a lot of gray matter flowing out through your mouth. Stop leaving it there. One more nice deep breath. See more of those gold flecks flowing in, filling up your heart space. Allow yourself to just be grateful. We had such an amazing day today. Grateful for the connection, our socialization. Feel it, and then release it. And let's just send this positive, nice feeling, clean energy out to the audience.
Yes. Well, we are so grateful, and we are very grateful to you.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
our
Thank
guest
you.
on
Yes.
Living Life.
appreciate it. You're welcome anytime.
Anytime.
To all our viewers, thank you for joining us in San Souci.
And next week, it's all about money with meaning. Our episode is called Securing the Bag, Financial Wisdom After 50. And it's packed with real-life stories, smart advice, and confidence-building steps to take control of your financial future.
Until then, keep
Living life.